Hello everyone, Nigon here from the IRA and FX forums, and I wanted to do a quick video to show off this Mara variant hilt that I created. Now this is actually a Parks hilt, and I believe it was one of their older models. And they had like a few of these models that were kind of like Mara Jade's, but not exactly, and this was one of those. So when it originally came, this actually didn't have any control box. It had a circuit card that was flush mount inside here. But I replaced that, being inspired by Darth Alice, and using this grate here. And now this is actually the heatsink here. This first part, so the rest of this will shine through. This will kind of shine as well. Then I put a TCSS control box on here, and I actually surface mounted two LEDs, and then I printed this circuit cover and laminated it. And I've used some transparency with some like some coloration here, so you get these arrows. I think that actually looks pretty good. Let me zoom in on that. And these actually do act as your switches, so this is your main switch and this is your aux switch. They're hidden underneath there. This is actually this is how it came, and this is the blade retention screw. And here's the pommel I created. Basically just a TCSS insert that I've actually screwed with some set screws. It's a pretty standard hilt, you know. Could just fire it up real quick. And this is the Mara Jade font by Link. It's a great font. Complements the saber well. But now this hilt has a secret, and that's what I really wanted to go over in this video. So originally I thought like, oh, this will be a simple install. I'll just do that grate real quick and you know, call it good. But then I got to thinking like, wow, it'd be really cool to do a reveal on this. And it's such a small hilt. This hilt, well, for instance, here's my Parks Obi saber, and you can see it's even shorter than the Parks Obi, and the diameter is about the same. It's very, very close. I mean, this is a very small hilt. This Parks hilt, this is the smallest hilt probably I've ever done an install into. And so I was thinking, wow, it's really small, but it's this hilt, the way with this sort of machining up here, and it just called to have this some sort of like steampunk kind of industrial reveal. And I thought, well, how can I do that? And I thought about it, and I finally decided, well, if it's a solid hilt, the only way is going to be the reveal has to eject out the back. And then I thought of using a spring. And that did come to fruition. So I actually have an entire reveal cord by just unscrewing this. The whole thing here is spring loaded. So let's go over that. So you just need your standard Allen key here. You just hold with some pressure, like hold with one finger on this, and unscrew this until it's completely loose. And now this reveal just pops right out, spring loaded. And then if you twist it slightly, you can actually lock it down. I've got a hole inside there so you can lock it down so it's secure when it's on your shelf. So you can see now I've got this whole reveal cork here. So this is the aluminum speaker module. I've got some, you know, doodads kind of glued on here. And you can see that's my recharge ports mounted in there. Then up here, this is sort of my batteries hidden under this copper, all this copper tubing. These are two just plastic or nylon washers that I've sanded down and got to fit, and then painted. And then this back piece, and then in there you can see where I have that slit. That's actually the SD card, so you have access to the SD card, and the board is mounted in front of that. And I'll put some pictures online of that install to show you kind of how I did it. But there you have it. It is a complete reveal in a tiny Parks hilt, running the full igniter, running the MaxAmp, and running the Z6 LED. Hope everyone enjoys, and thanks for watching. See you on the forums.